All right, everybody. Hey, how you doing? This is Dr. Laz, aka Lazman Hazeh, coming at you from Hollywood, Florida, in the 305. Well, actually, it's the 954, but you know what I mean. It's all good. Yeah, this week's Star Portion is a doozy, and actually, it's the last three Makos, the three plagues that came upon the ancient Egyptians and Bnei Yisrael. They finally leave Egypt. They finally leave slavery in Egypt. It's been a long haul over there. So, what does it mean we're supposed to remember going out of Egypt every day? As a nice historical fact. So here's the interesting thing. It's this idea of the Hebrew word for Egypt is Mitzrayim. And if you just change the punctuation, you get Metzarim, which means the limitations, the boundaries. And so the idea of this notion of leaving, getting out of Egypt, back then physically, but today it means spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, philosophically. Okay, all the Elise that you can think of. But that's what it's referring to today. So we could say to ourselves, oh, 1 second, that doesn't apply to me. That doesn't apply to us. We're no longer enslaved. Oh, really? Perhaps we're enslaved by our own emotions. Perhaps we're enslaved by our thought processes. Perhaps we're enslaved by our self-imposed limitations. What we think of ourselves, what we perceive of ourselves, what we think of others, what we think they can and can't do, what we think that we can and can't do. So these are these self-imposed mitzarim, these limitations. This is the idea of leaving Egypt on a daily basis. All right? I remember hearing this awesome, amazing story. Somebody comes to the Rebbe and he says, Rebbe, I love who you are. I love what you represent. I love what you do. How you care for everyone. You show love to everyone. You show kindness to everyone. You try to uplift everyone. And he says to him, but I'm not a chassid. I don't dress like one. I don't look like one. I don't act like one. I'm just me. But I want to be your follower. I want to be your chassid. So he thought, the Rebbe's going to say, great, you are, don't worry, beautiful. Okay. The Rebbe told him a very profound answer. He said, anyone who wakes up in the morning, or whenever you wake up, maybe you got a job that you have to sleep during the day or work all night. When you wake up and say to yourself, I want to be better today than I was yesterday. Okay, I did good yesterday. I'm going to do even better today. I want to do more good today. That's my chassid. That's my follower. You can be in my fan club, brother, but that's the criteria. So this guy had to think about it, and you know what? He thought it over, and he said, "Okay, I'm in. I'm down with the situation." So how do we do that? How do we get out of our mitzarim, our emotional bondage, our psychological bondage, our thought processes that just keep restricting us, like mitzarim? They're boundaries. They're like, it's like this imprisonment. How do we break loose? Well, we break loose, in my humble opinion, by extending ourselves, going beyond those self-imposed limitations, the self-imposed emotional processes that we've bought into for so long. We can overcome all of them. We can wake up in the morning and not just commit to being a better us, but to actually doing it. All right? So I'm about to go up to the top of a hill, and I'm going to try to skate down it on my rollerblades. And it's always kind of freaked me out because you go fast. Yeah, man, you pick up some serious speed. But I'm going to try to go out of my self-imposed limitations because I think I can do it. I've just never had the guts. But after, what I say, man, applies to me as well as to anybody. You know, that's why I think the Torah tells us we got to remember going out of Egypt every day, going out of our limitations. So, I'm going to catch you at the top of this big hill over in TY Park, and hopefully we're going to succeed. I'll meet you up there. Peace. All right, quite frankly, I think the hardest part is going to be going up the hill on rollerblades, especially from a standstill position. But here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Almost there. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, the other side is a little bit steeper. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I don't want you to think that this is like the only way to do it. You know, you got to like do something crazy physically. It's not crazy because I've skated for a long time. So I got like some basic skills, you know. And sometimes you can do things and you get it in your head. Your head under your helmet. Wear your helmet. You get this notion in your head like, nah, it's not for me. I really can't do that. So it's time to go out. That's what I'm saying. Go out of the comfort zone. And here's hoping. Okay? So we'll see on the other side of this. This, you know, they say you read at Tzarech Aliyah that every decline is for the necessity of going up. So sometimes you get the speed going down, it lifts you up even higher than you were before. All right, so here we go. Woo! All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Get ready. Woo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. Nice. Okay, mission accomplished. Nice. And, you know, it doesn't have to be something physical, right? I'm talking about, let's say, haven't spoken to a friend in a long time because you got some sort of beef, something happened. This person might not even know about it. He or she might not even know about it. You got a relative you don't speak to anymore because X, Y, and Z happened. So going out of your self-imposed boundaries means reach out, break through that boundary. You might be surprised. Maybe it's something they've regretted for the last 25 years and didn't have the guts to approach you, but now you're gonna break the ice. All right, think about it. Think what you can do to get out of your own personal Egypt, your own personal, I'm talking about ancient Egypt, by the way, not today, your own personal limitations and self-imposed boundaries over your heart, over your mind, over your soul. Could even be over your body, God forbid, but that's sort of the lowest level. As a person can be living in a free country, a free society, and still feel like they're in bondage. I guess the thing is that we got to let our soul express itself. Let our neshama, our soul, come out. Turn on your soul light. That breaks through all these crazy, stupid limitations. Peace out. Have Shabbat Shalom, a great weekend. One love, and keep it positive, baby. I want you every day we go to Positive State University.